Hello everybody, it has been a while since I showed myself. In this video, we are of course again talking about my 1-bit survival roguelike called 3876 AD Corruption. This game takes place in the grander military sci-fi world of 3876 AD, and if you are interested, you can check out some of my most popular lore videos, links for everything down in the description below or in the info box thingy at the top right corner. This is OpenSplit, and it's been like 4 months since I uploaded my last video, but don't worry, I didn't just stop making the game. Actually, I kept very busy in the meantime. Now I'm back with a quick update. The game you all 17 subscribers have been waiting for is nearing its first, you guessed it, early access release on Steam. I am not exactly sure when this will be, as I need to first register as a developer, which also includes dealing with all the legal stuff like taxes and whatnot. But I will try to get the early access version out of the door as soon as possible. Maybe you can wishlist the game even before that. I'm actually not sure how all of this works. This is my first game ever after all. Maybe some of you guys know how I should go about this. Let me know in the comments below if you do. Good question, and well, this may shock you, but the answer is rather simple. I wasn't really sure where this was going. I uploaded a beta version on itch.io in August, but I didn't really tell anyone because ultimately I thought the product just wasn't good enough. You can think of it as something like a tech demo instead of a game, which of course didn't sit right with me, so I had to do something about that. I postponed making videos to figure out what to do next, and with an average of maybe 10 views, I had to make a decision. I didn't actually stop recording my progress, and I have lots of videos that I could release now, but editing these and doing the voiceovers really eats up way more time than it should. My game wasn't ready, and the views I was getting just didn't justify spending so much of my time on uploading videos. Time which I should rather invest into more development. And that's basically it. I'm really sorry for not being around for so long. I hope you weren't too sad. Look, here's an image of a frog. Maybe you guys can forgive me. Let's quickly compare the old version with the newer version. If we put these side by side, they still look similar, but there is a clear difference apparent right off the bat. You see these things here? These are persistent enemies. Something we didn't have before. Why is this so cool? Well, having tangible adversaries is going to be very important for the assault mechanics. This will make traversal much more tactical and intense. Enemy assaults will continuously destroy certain buildings, something you will have to prevent if you don't want to lose your run. But I have also done a lot of work on a better combat system, more abilities, new looting mechanics, and a more in-depth equipment system. Playing the game now actually makes you feel that there is something to explore and to do in this world. You will be constantly looking to gather resources, produce supplies, uncover intel, and find weapons or armor upgrades. You will have to suppress the enemies with long-range artillery and fight elites and bosses to stop ongoing assaults. All of the game mechanics were actually built in such a way that we can easily change the scenario and create new locations, new threats, and new stories on the fly. It's a small and crude game engine, but it works, and eventually I will even put some procedural generation on top of it to make this even more awesome. Modding could potentially be a huge part because of that, and I would be very much excited to see what you guys can create with this. So to answer the question, what is the next step? Well, the first version, as I said, definitely wasn't the way to go. It had poor gameplay, way too little content, and really just wasn't in a state to be played yet. The old version didn't even have a way to save the game. That was one of the first things that I needed to address. For now, there is still a bit of work that I need to do until the game can be released. There are some mechanics that need to be finished, and I have also not really created a story for the first scenario, just concepts. To make this a truly immersive experience, we also need more sound and an options menu so everyone can decide what UI sizes and sound settings work best for them. Once all of these things are done, we are looking at the first release. The main reason is that I think that I could make this game even better. I still have so many ideas left, but if I want to implement them, I am going to need more time. From more scenarios and stories to more locations, interiors and more game mechanics. there's just lots and lots of stuff that I would really like to do. Especially the story part is something that I want to continue creating content for, and we could even do something like a new big story update or episodes on a regular basis. Truthfully, I would really love for this project to become bigger and maybe one day even manage to hire 1 or 2 helping hands that are going to elevate this whole experience even further. But for all of that, of course, I need some funding. I was very fortunate to be in a situation where I could try out something wild like this, but soon money will run dry and I will need to get a regular job to at least cover my expenses. To be honest, I would much rather make games for you guys than work in some company. But if it doesn't work out, not even a little, I would just have to face the fact that my idea probably just wasn't good enough. In such a case, if there is at least some interest in the game, I will still try to add more content, but updates would just be much less frequent. Well, anyways, I'm still hopeful that my game might hit the mark and that you guys will actually enjoy it. For the time being, I'm going to look into partnering with Steam as soon as possible, and I will also create a Discord channel so you can join this small but hopefully growing community. I'm always open for new ideas. Tell me what you like and what you don't like about the game and what features you would want to be included next. As I said, if there are enough people interested in buying the game, we are indeed looking at an exciting future. So, this is all I have for now. I will upload a new video for both when the Steam page is up and when you can join my Discord. Thanks for watching, please subscribe to the channel, upvote the video and leave a comment if you like. Cheers and have a nice one.